Hey students, class is in session. Welcome to Intro to Baking with Professor Bunt Buddy or Professor BB. Today, our first class, our first theory lesson is going to be about measurements and how to measure properly using the proper tools. I know some of you may be saying, Professor BB, I've been baking for a long time. I've watched my grandma, I've watched my mom. I know how to measure with my eyeball, but eyeball measurements are not always accurate, okay? And today's lesson is going to teach you what tools to use, proper tools to use when measuring dry and liquid ingredients for your sweet treats, for your desserts, for your savory, whatever it is that you're baking. We're going to learn the proper tools to use, okay? Are you with me? Let's get started. First up, let's talk measuring cups. Dry measuring cup, liquid measuring cup. Notice anything different? A liquid measuring cup has a spout on it, a spout for pouring. Also with the liquid measuring cup, whether you're measuring water, milk, oil, so forth, you can eyeball it. Very simple, very easy. Whereas with a dry measuring cup, you want to scoop in your dry ingredient, whether that's flour, cocoa powder, sugar, whatever it may be. Scoop it in. Remember not to pack it down. We are not building sandcastles or snowmans. We are preparing to bake a cake, cookies, sweet treat, savory, whatever it may be. Never pack your ingredients, your dry ingredients, into your measuring cup. Once you scoop in the amount you need, take the flat edge of a knife, level it off, and you're good to go. Liquid versus dry. Next up, let's talk about measuring spoons. With measuring spoons, they are interchangeable with liquid and dry ingredients. Absolutely interchangeable. But listen, don't be out here using a regular old kitchen spoon trying to measure a tablespoon because you saw somebody do it. When baking, you absolutely want to strive for accuracy. Trust me, too much baking powder, too much baking soda can ruin an entire recipe. And there's a huge difference in a tablespoon and a teaspoon when it comes to measuring. Can't you see the difference? When it comes to measuring your dry ingredients, if you really want to be fancy, a kitchen scale is your best friend. A kitchen scale is the most accurate way to measure your ingredients when it comes to baking. 1 cup of flour should weigh about 120 grams, and you can weigh your flour on a scale. Now, a kitchen scale is easy to come by. You can find these on Amazon. In fact, I have it listed above. You can find it in Walmart or Target. I know we're probably not using some of these stores, but this is the most accurate way to bake. Remember, too much flour can cause for a dry cake, and too little flour, we won't have cake at all. So if you want to be precise in your baking, a kitchen scale is the way to go. All right, students, that covers your first week of theory. Remember, flat for dry, spout for liquid. Measuring spoons are universal. Just remember to use the right measuring spoon for the right amount. And when in doubt, absolutely weigh it out. That concludes our first week of theory, intro to baking class, measuring and using the right tools. I'll see you all soon in our very first live class where we'll be making some easy and delicious strawberry crunch cake cookies. That's it for now. Signing out, Professor BB.